So, good afternoon to everyone. So, we are now live on our YouTube channel. And our YouTube channel is DPWH BCDO Procurement LS. Supposed to be this private conference kanina pa sanang umaga. But before some important matters we have to take on, so we move it this afternoon, 2 o'clock. So before we start, I would like to introduce the members of the BAC. So from my right is Engineer Ernesto B. Aguilos, BAC member, professional. Next to him is Engineer Alfredo Ubanagaw Jr., BAC member, the Chief of Construction Section. And from my left is Engineer Nora R. De Los Santos, the Chief of Maintenance Section, BAC member.
Good afternoon.
And the other BAC member is Engineer Cesario L. Rillera, the BAC Vice Chairperson, Chief of Planning and Design Section. And unfortunately, he's not around because he's on official business. And yours truly, Hil Nuke, the Chief of Quality Assurance Section, BAC Chairperson. So we are 4 out of 5, so we have a quorum. So by the way, we don't have any witnesses present here in the conference hall. So now we're going to start. So the BAC activity for today is pre-bid conference for 3 projects. And these are contract ID number 25PD0033. The name of contract is Contract Package 1, Construction Rehabilitation of Flood Control Mitigation Facilities within major river basins and principal rivers, construction of flood mitigation facilities along A. Balili River, Main, Station 1 plus 297 plus Station 1 plus 400. B is Asin Gallano River, Station 2 plus 450 to Station 2 plus 788. The approved budget for the contract is 145,275,000 pesos. For Balili River, the ABC is 34,300,000. And for Asin Gallano is 110,975,000. Next is contract ID number 25PD0035. The name of contract is Contract Package 2, Construction Rehabilitation of Flood Control Mitigation Facilities within major river basins and principal rivers, construction of flood mitigation facilities along Bued River, Main, Station plus 050 to Station 0 plus 170. B is Bued River Tributaries, Station plus 520 to Station 0 plus 580, Station 0 plus 580 to Station 0 plus 029. The approved budget for the contract is for A. Bued River, Main, 96,500,000. For Bued River Tributaries, 24,500,000. So, in total, the approved budget for the contract for this contract ID number is 121 million pesos. The cost of bid documents is 50,000 and the contract duration is 246 calendar days. Next is contract ID number 25PD0039. The name of contract is Basic Infrastructure Program, Rehabilitation of Roads with Slope Protection Structures and Drainage Structures, Barangay Loakan-Apugan and Barangay Liwanag, Baguio City. The scope of work is rehabilitation of roads with slope protection structures and drainage structures. The approved budget for the contract is 10,890,000 pesos. The contract duration is 93 calendar days. Cost of bid of documents is 25,000 pesos. So, the BAC is conducting the public bidding for this contract pursuant to GPPB Circular 2019, dated July 17, 2019, guidelines on the implementation of early procurement activities in relation to the provisions of Republic Act 9184 and its implementation rules and regulations. To be eligible to bid for this published contract, a contractor must meet the following requirements. A, he or she must be a Filipino citizen or at least 60% Filipino-owned partnership corporation with pickup license ranging from medium A to large B, and that is for contract ID number 25PD0033 and 25PD0035. And for contract number 25PD0039, the license must be ranging from small b to large B. C, the net financial contracting capacity at least equal to the ABC. So the contractors or applicants who wish to participate in this bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works application at the DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila. While those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using the DPWH Contractor's Profile Eligibility Process and subject to further post-qualification. So information on registration can be obtained from procuring service during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at the DPWH website, www.dpwh.gov.ph. So bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of Republic Act Number 9184. So for those interested bidders, they may obtain further information from DPWH Baguio City District Engineering Office, Engineer Seal, Baguio City. So a complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders. And this started last October 14, 2024 until November 4, 2024. From DPWH Baguio City District Engineering Office, Engineer Seal, Baguio City. DPWH website, www.dpwh.gov.ph, and PhilJEP's website, www.philjeps.gov.ph. And upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPBB, in the amount stated, the procuring entity shall allow the bidder to present its proof of payment for the fees if it will be presented in person, by facsimile, or through electronic means. So now we are now holding the pre-bid conference here in the DPWH multipurpose hall and also through video conferencing, webcasting via YouTube. So now we are live in YouTube. Bids must be duly received by the Back Secretariat through number 1, manual submission, 2, online or electronic submission at electronic bids _Baguio City at dpwh.gov.ph or both on or before 10 a.m. of November 4, 2024. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms or in the amount stated in ITD Clause 16. So the bid opening will be on 10 a.m. of November 4, 2024 here at the Baguio City District Engineering Office Conference Hall, or you may submit it through electronic bids _Baguio City at dpwh.gov.ph. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend the activity. The DPWH Baguio City District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award, in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of RA number 9184, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. For further information, you may refer to Tedler H. Depinos Jr., Engineer 3, Head, Back Secretariat, DPWH Baguio City District Engineering Office, Engineer Seal, Baguio City. Or you may call him at 07444428195. You may also visit the following websites. For downloading of bidding documents, the DPWH website is www.dpwh.gov.ph, and for PhilJobs website, www.philjobs.gov.ph. And for online bids admission, electronic bids _ Baguio City at dpwh.gov.ph. So for those interested bidders, we have bid bulletin, no? Bid bulletin number 48. So for the first project, the contract ID number 25PD0033. This will be discussed by Engineer Jim Tuwangan. So Engineer Tuwangan, you may now proceed.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I am John Michael Tuangan from the Planning and Design section, and I am here to present the pre-bid of this project entitled Contract Package 1, Construction or Rehabilitation of Flood Mitigation Facilities within Major River Basins and Principal Rivers. Construction of flood mitigation structure along A, Balili River Main, with a station of 1+297 to station 1+400, Baguio City. And B, Asin Gallano River, station 2+450 to station 2+788, Baguio City. The contract ID number of this project will be 25PD0033. And for the approved budget of contract of Project A consists with an amount of 34,300,000 pesos. And for Project B with an amount of 110,975,000 pesos. With a total approved budget of contract of 145,275,000 pesos. And has a total project duration of 225 calendar days. For the first project, Contract Package 1A, Balili River Main, which can be located and bounded at Barangay Trancoville and Alfonso Tabora, Baguio City, and has a station limits of station 1+297 to station 1+400, and with a net length of 150 lane meter. This is the conducted project coordination located at Barangay Alfonso Tabora, headed by their punong Barangay, Virginia and Pugong. And at Barangay Trancoville, headed by their punong Barangay, William B. Regacho. To be presented next is the summary of quantities, and part of this is the general requirements. And under these are the following: project billboard or signboard, occupational safety and health program, mobilization, demobilization, removal and relocation of utilities, and detour or access road. For earthworks, under earthworks, we have the removal of structures and obstruction, clearing and grubbing, structure excavation of common soil, structure excavation of hard rock, shoring, cribbing, and drain excavation, cribbing or coffer damming. Embankment from structure excavation, embankment from hand-laid rock embankment, fill and backfill from selected barrow. For sub-base and base course, we have the aggregate sub-base course. For surface courses, under this we have the Portland cement, concrete pavement, 0.28 meter thick reinforced. For reinforced concrete, we have the reinforcing steel, structural concrete, and lean concrete. And the last part is miscellaneous structures. Under this, we have the curb and gutter cast in place. To be presented here is the location map and vicinity map of this project. Also presenting the Google Earth vicinity map where we can see the red line showing the alignment of the proposed project. To be presented here is the parcellary survey, and as you can see, the proposed 6 meters tall retaining wall will be located at both sides facing downstream with the project station limits of station 1 plus 297 to station 1 plus 400. Presenting here is the typical cross-section of this project that has both sides proposed 6 meters tall retaining wall and other project details needed for flood control project. Next is the details needed for the proposed project. We have here the sections of the 6 meters new design retaining wall, and also we have the arrangement of whip holes. For the whip hole details, we have the filter air cloth or sack cloth tied at the inner end of the whip holes and has a 50 millimeters diameter PVC whip holes staggered at 2 meters on center. We also have here the cut shapes for transverse reinforcement that is needed for the 6 meters retaining wall. Showing here is the reinforcement schedule and estimate quantities for the new design 6 meters tall retaining wall. For the second project, contract package 1B, Asin Gallano River, which can be located or bounded at Barangay Irisan and Pinsao proper, Baguio City, and has a station limit of station 2 plus 450 to station 2 plus 788, and with a net length of 0.600 lane kilometer. This is the conducted project coordination located at Barangay Irisan, headed by their punong barangay, Arthur D. Carlos. And at Barangay Pinsao proper, headed by their punong barangay, Raymond C. Laksamana. To be presented next is the summary of quantities, and part of this is the facilities for the engineer. And under this, we have the provision of furnitures or fixtures, equipment, and appliances for the field office for the engineer. For other general requirements, under these are the following: project billboards or signboard, occupational safety and health program, mobilization, demobilization, and detour or access road. Next part is earthworks. Under earthworks, we have the removal structures and obstruction, clearing and grubbing, structural excavation of common soil, structure excavation of hard rock, shoring, cribbing, and drain excavation, cribbing or cover damming. Embankment from structure excavation, embankment from hand-laid rock embankment, fill and backfill from selected barrow. And for the last part is reinforced concrete. Under this, we have the reinforcing steel, structural concrete, and lean concrete, micropiles, and permanent casing. To be presented here is the location map and vicinity map of this project. Also presenting the Google Earth vicinity map where we can see the blue line showing the alignment of the proposed project. To be presented here is the parcellary survey, and as you can see, the proposed 6 meters tall retaining wall with micropiles and will be located at both sides facing downstream with the project station limits of station 2 plus 450 to station 2 plus 77. Next is the typical cross-section of this project that has both sides proposed 6 meters tall retaining wall with micropiles and other project details needed for flood control project. We have here the details needed for the proposed project. Showing here is the sections of the 6 meters new design retaining wall, and also we have the arrangement of whip holes. For whip holes details, there is a filter cloth or sack cloth tied at the inner end of the weep holes and has a 50 millimeters diameter PVC weep hole staggered at 2 meters on center. Also, we have here the cut shapes and for transverse reinforcement and is needed for the 6 meters retaining wall. In here, we have the details needed for the 6 meters proposed micropiles. Lastly, the reinforcement schedule and estimate quantities for the new design 6 meters tall retaining wall. And that will be the end of my presentation. Thank you.
So, ayun na yung ano? 25 PD 33. 20, Engineer Tuangan, that is all for Engineer 25 PT 0033.
Yes, yes, sir.
So I would like to acknowledge the presence of Kagawad Manuel Barawit from Trancobil. So good afternoon, sir. Trancobil, yes. Meron bang sa Trancobil doon na ano? So, oh. Okay, sir. Sa Balili, yeah. So, okay. So, do we have any comment on our YouTube viewers? So, none. So, sir. Any comment, sir?
Tanangay nga bumaba. Tanarikat kami mababa na maminsan ni Jay ngay. Hindi Balili River.
We can...
Ito no may rugi.
Sir, I think we will take that matter when the implementation is ongoing.
Sa implementation natin discuss. Para at least, anyway, yung item naman mali. Tama naman yung sabi mo kasi
Oo.
para may ladal.
So, noted, Kagawad. So, next is contract ID number 25 PD0035. And this will be present and discussed by Engineer Dupli. So, Engineer Dupli, you may now proceed.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jeremy Joshua Dupli of the Planning and Design section of DPWH Baguio City District Engineering Office. Today, I will discuss you the project with contract ID number 25PD0035 and the title Contract Package 2, Construction/Rehabilitation of Flood Control Mitigation Facilities within Major River Basins and Principal Rivers. Construction of flood mitigation facilities along A. Bued River main and B. Bued River tributaries. The scope of work of the project is construction of flood mitigation facilities, which is set to be completed within 246 calendar days and has an approved budget for the contract of 121 million pesos. For the breakdown of the ABC, we have here for Bued River main, 96,500,000, and for Bued River tributaries, we have 24,500,000. First, I will be discussing to you the project at Bued River tributaries with stations at Station 0 plus 520 to Station 0 plus 580 and Station 0 plus 0 to Station 0 plus 029. So this was during the coordination with Barangay Loakan-Liwanag with Punong Barangay Abraham Urmaza. To give you an idea where the project is, we have here the vicinity map and the nearest landmarks shown on screen. So at the right side, we have Cannon Road and Loakan, and on the lower right of the photo, we have Loakan Airport. The project is located near Loakan Road. So for Site 1, we have Station 0 plus 520 to Station 0 plus 580. And for Site 2, we have Station 0 plus 029. We have on screen the summary of quantities, which includes other general requirements, where the items project billboard, occupational safety, mobilization / demobilization are included. We also have here the earthworks, where the excavation and embankment works are included. For the reinforced concrete, we have the items for reinforcing steel, structural concrete, and lean concrete, which will be used for the proposed retaining wall. And we have on the last, at the end, is rubble concrete, which will be used for scour protection. So for the proposed works, we have here Site 1. We have proposed reinforced concrete retaining wall on both sides of the river. And for Site 2, we also have proposed reinforced concrete retaining wall also on both sides. For the concrete flooring, we have the rubble concrete as scour protection. On screen is the typical cross-section showing the proposed works. So on both sides, we have here the retaining walls. And for the concrete flooring, we have the rubble concrete. We also have here the details for the proposed retaining wall, where the whip holes are included and the bar bending diagram is also shown. And lastly, we have the rubble concrete floor, which will be used as scour protection, and there are also whip holes spaced at 1,000 millimeters. So that would be all for Bued tributaries. For Bued main, we have Engineer May Basingat to present to you.
So good afternoon, everyone. I am May Basingat of the Planning and Design section, and I will be presenting the project at Bued River Main from Station 0 plus 050 to Station 0 plus 170 under the contract package 2 with the project ID of 25PT0035 and an approved budget of the contract of 96,500,000 with a project duration of 246 calendar days. So, this project was coordinated with the end user, CAM7, last October 11, 2024. But since the barangay captain is not present, Kagawad Oliver Binayan and Kagawad Kajay represented the barangay captain. So this is the location of the project. It is near the start of the project is within the city limit and facing upstream. Dun sa may existing na retaining wall doon sa may Kenan Road. Along Kenan Road po ito. So this is the end of the project po. And for I start ng project yung una, tapos this is the end of the project. This is the existing site condition. And for the summary of the quantities, we have under facilities for engineers, provision of furnitures, fixtures, equipments, and appliances for the field engineer, for the engineer. Under other general requirements, we have project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health, program, mobilization, demobilization, and detour or access road. For earthworks, we have removal of structures and obstruction, cleaning and grubbing, structure excavation, common soil, structure excavation, hard rock, shoring, cribbing, and drain excavation, embankment from structure excavation, embankment of hand-laid rock embankment, and fill and backfill, selected borough. Under sub-base and base course, we have aggregate sub-base course. For surface course, we have Portland cement concrete pavement, 0.28 meter thick, reinforced 350 PSI at 7 days. For reinforced concrete, we have reinforcing steel bar, deformed grade 40 and grade 60, structural concrete 300,000 PSI at 14 days, class A, and lean concrete. Under bank and slope protection works, we also have rubble concrete, and for miscellaneous structures, we have curb and gutter and sidewalk. So, for the proposed scope of work of the project, so from station 0 plus 050, we have rubble concrete, upstream, facing upstream po tayo. Then we will also have road widening, reinforced yung PCCP, sidewalk. We will be constructing a 1.5 meter high na retaining wall. Nakapatong yan sa 14 meter high retaining wall with counterfort. And sa may right bank ng river, we will also construct 6.72 meter high retaining wall. And we will also construct a box culvert na single barrel. So this is the typical cross section. So facing downstream po ito. Yung road is nasa left side ng river. Ayan po. Tapos dun sa right side, ay sa may right bank, ay sa right bank po is may retaining wall po tayong kakonstruct. So for the details of the 14 meter high na retaining wall, the total height of the retaining wall will be 14 meter high with a base width of 9 meter. Depth ng footing is 0.9 meters. And the top of the stem will be 400 millimeter and the bottom of the stem will have a width of 1.4 meters. So for the 6.72 meter high na retaining wall, the base width will be 3.39 meters. The depth of the footing is 0.72 meters. The width of the top of the stem will be 35 meters and the bottom of the stem will be 725 meters. So ito po yung nakatop sa retaining wall na with counterfort with a total height of 1.5 meters, base width of 3 meters, depth of the footing is 0.45 meters. At the top of the stem will have a width of 300 millimeter and the bottom of the stem is 0.45 meters. The total length of this retaining wall will be 120 meters. So ito po yung proposed box culvert na single barrel. For the height of the box culvert, 4 meter height and clear height po and 3 meter clear width. Thickness of the wall is 400 millimeter and total length of 10 meters. This is a proposed reinforced PCCP pavement detail. So we will have 16 meter diameter, transverse and longitudinal bars, spaced at 300 millimeter on center both ways. And that will be the end of the presentation for the Bued main. Thank you.
Engineer Basingat, saan
Yes, sir.
lalagay yung box culvert? Lagay mo ka sa plan? Ay, sa ano niya? Yung ano niya?
Sir, bale naka-perpendicular po siya sa may road. May existing po kasi na box culvert dito.
Saan niya? Yung naka-hatch na blue? Yung naka-ano?
Yung naka-yellow, sir, na highlight.
Opo,
Meron pong existing ngayon doon, sir. One station 0+166 po.
Mag-cross sa road?
Oo, sir. Meron yung existing doon, sir. Parang,
Papalakihin siya?
opo, sir. Kasi mag-widening din po kasi tayo dito.
At tapos nun yung isa.
Sang,
Punta ka nga sa cross-section mo, yung malaking retaining wall, ayun, yun. Saan lalaki yung proposed retaining wall mo, saan nakalagay yun?
sa may side po ng road.
Lagay mo dun sa,
Side
ano mo,
po.
sa plan mo. Kabilaan. Wala bang, ano yan? Pwede na.
Ito yan, sir.
Yung pointer mo, o yung ano, yung sa ano?
Opo, ma'am.
Saan diyan? Saan yun? Yung maliit
Ito po,
mo?
sir. Pataas po yung stationing, sir.
Yung sa pointer, ano mo sa pointer mo para maano natin? Saan diyan? Yan, oh. Saan yung main, tsaka yung
Ito, sir. Ito po yung counterfort. Ay, retaining wall with counterfort.
retaining wall. Yung sa isang retaining wall,
So, ito yung 1.5 na retaining wall, yung orange po.
tapos nun,
Tapos, sidewalk po.
hindi nga, yung sa yung maliit, pupunta ka doon sa cross-section mo, dalawa yung retaining wall mo.
Yung isang retaining wall, sir, andito. Nasa right bank.
Doon sa kabilang bundok.
Opo, sir.
Okay. Yun, yung maliit na yun.
Ito, sir. Ito po yung 6.72 meters.
Okay. Okay. Sige. Para... So, ano? Walang ilang kilometer po sa ano? Nagano kayo sa station
Sir,
ninyo?
bale, yung stationing po kasi is based sa river po. Kaya hindi po kami nakabase sa kilometer post ng road.
Yeah, oo. Kasi hindi siya roads.
Yes po, ma'am.
Oo.
Yes
Station
po.
siya. So, ang base mo doon sa station mo na 0 plus 0.50, base ka doon.
Sa city limit,
Sa city
sir.
limit, ano?
Paakyat po
Umakyat
tayo.
ka.
Opo.
Walang structure na madidemolish, bahay, ano?
Sir, meron po.
O, ba't di mo sinabi yan?
Ah, i-
Tingnan mo sana. So, merong, may bahay doon eh.
ah,
Ilang bahay ang mademolish, ilang bahay ang...
sir, meron po yung part dito.
Ilang
Parang
bahay yan?
isa po, sir.
Isa lang. Isa lang ang ma-affected.
Opo, sir. Kasi iniwasan po namin yung banda dito, sir. May bahay po kasi dito na banda.
So, hindi
So,
siya...
iniwasan naman po namin. Oo, sir. Ay, opo, ma'am. Iniwasan po yun. Iiwasan po yun, ma'am.
Hindi kaya tayo maano dyan kasi single out yung nag-iisa lang tamaan.
Yung picture mo,
Ito.
yung bahay na yun.
Ito po, sir. Hindi po siya matatamaan.
City limit na yan, di ba?
Opo, sir. Bale.
Yung city limit is Benguet side.
Opo, sir.
Benguet side. Saan ang Baguio side dito?
Dito pa, paakyat po dito. Paakyat po ito.
Hindi magagalaw yan.
Hindi
Yan,
po,
may
sir.
nakapark na
Pero
sasakyan.
itong part na po ito, sir, makukuha po siya.
Yan, may
Sa
nakapark na yan.
widening and...
Makukuha yan.
Yes po.
So, yung part na yan, mag-widen doon, ano?
Yes po, sir.
Mag-widen siya. So, dyan ang end ng project. Para yung mga interested o yung mga, ano, alam nila.
Yung boundary pala ng Baguio side at Benguet side, yung Acacia, mismo. O between the post and the Acacia.
Ayun yung may ano, tawagan to.
May poste po yata. Ay, dito po.
Marker tayo dyan.
Opo. Dito po yata banda
Yung
yun.
mayroong araw na yun, yung
Yung Chevron.
Chevron.
Taas niya na.
Benguet side din yung Chevron.
Yes po, sir. Pababa, Benguet na po.
Titinisin ako kasi baka mamaya sumaano tayo sa highway. Kung isa lang yung natanggalin natin, marami siya. Tapos hindi ba inuwasan natin?
So, do we have any comment sa YouTube, mga YouTube viewers natin? None?
None, sir.
So, if none, let's move to the next project. And this is contract ID number 25PD0039, and this will be discussed by Engineer Ira Capella. So, Engineer Capella, you may now proceed.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will be presenting about basic infrastructure program, rehabilitation of roads with slope protection structures and drainage structures, Barangay Loakan-Apugan and Barangay Liwanag, Baguio City. The station limits for Site 1, Station 0 to Station 0 plus 080. For Site 2, Station 0 plus 000 to Station 0 plus 160. And for Site 3, Station 0 plus 000 to Station 0 plus 060. And the net length for this project is 600 linear meter. The contract ID is 25PD0039. And the approved budget for the contract is 10,890,000. And the scope of work is rehabilitation of road with slope protection structures and drainage. Source of fund is FY 2025 DPWH Basic Infrastructure Program. And the contract duration is 97 calendar days. For Site 1 in Liwanag. The alignment for Site 1. The start of Site 1 and end of Site 1. How do we get there? From Loakan Main Road, let's turn left, then turn left, then turn right. The start of the project from Station 0 plus 000 going up, and the end of the project for Site 1 in Liwanag, the Station 0 plus 080. For Site 2, location is in Kadaklan Village. Also, Kadaklan Village, Loakan-Apugan. Here's the alignment for Site 2. From Loakan Main Road, let's turn left. Start of the Site 2 in Kadaklan Village. And in before the covered court. For Site 3 in Loakan-Apugan, also in Spring Hills. Here's the alignment. Start of Site 3. How do we get there? From Loakan Main Road, turn right, going down. Bali yung project po na natapos, naayos na po. Going down, then the start of the project. Here's the turning point. End of the project. The summary of quantities. First, the facilities for engineers under the other general requirements, the project billboard or signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, mobilization or demobilization. For Part C, earthworks, clearing and grubbing, removal of existing concrete pavement, subgrade preparation. Next, for the sub-base and base course, the aggregate sub-base course, and surface courses, Portland cement and concrete pavement, and other miscellaneous structures, curb and gutter, sidewalk, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. White. Structure for earthworks, the structure excavation, embankment, and for drainage slope protection structures, reinforcing steel grade 40, reinforcing steel grade 60, structural concrete, lean concrete, pipe culverts, manholes, inlets type, concrete covers, and grouted riprap. Here's the straight line diagram for Site 1. For Station 0 plus 000, the start of proposed project, start of 230 mm thick PCC pavement, 610 mm diameter reinforced concrete pipe, curb and gutter, thermoplastic pavement markings. And Station 0 plus 040 to 47, the proposed grouted riprap. And the start of proposed interceptor is in Station 0 plus 050. And in Station 0 plus 080, and the proposed project, the proposed 230 mm thick PCC pavement, 610 mm diameter reinforced concrete pipe, curb and gutter, thermoplastic pavement markings. Note that the manhole cover with inlet is in every 20 meters. For Site 2, the straight...
Sa site 1 muna, yung pagba yung drainage na ginagay mo, may tuloy-tuloy ba yan? Yung pipe culvert na ginagay?
Tuloy-tuloy po.
I mean, existing.
Up.
Tinap nyo sa existing.
Meron pong outfall.
Yun ang sinasabi ko. Mamaya end lang yan, end tayo.
Sige. For Site 2, the straight line diagram. In Station 0 plus 000, start of proposed 230 mm thick PCC pavement, sidewalk, curb and gutter, retaining walls with a length of 8 meters and average height of 7 meters. Start of thermoplastic pavement markings in center line. And in the Station 0 plus 100 is end of proposed sidewalk in left side. And the end of the proposed project in Site 2, or end of proposed 230 millimeter thick PCC pavement, curb and gutter, thermoplastic pavement markings in Station 0 plus 160. The straight line diagram for Site 3. In Station 0 plus 000, start of proposed 230 mm thick PCC pavement, retaining walls with an average height of 7 meters, curb and gutter, sidewalk, grouted riprap, and 610 reinforced concrete pipe. In the Station 0 plus 000 3.18, there will be a proposed interceptor, proposed 610 reinforced concrete pipe. In Station 0 plus 020, end of proposed retaining wall. In Station 0 plus 025, end of proposed grouted riprap, start of proposed retaining wall. In Station 0 plus 045, end of proposed retaining wall, start of proposed grouted riprap. in Station 0 plus 060 and the proposed 230 mm thick PCC pavement, curb and gutter, sidewalk, grouted riprap, 610 mm reinforced concrete pipe. Note, for manhole cover with inlet every 20 m. The details of concrete pipe with manhole cover with inlet. Next is the details of grouted riprap. Details of interceptor. And coordination with barangay in Loakan-Apugan and Liwanag. Here is the barangay resolution.
Pero bakit ng coordination mo makita ang barangay officials? Meron ba?
Wala po bali sinamahan po kami ng kagawad noon, sir. Sir, kasi wala po. Ay, ito po, kagawad po, sa barangay hall po nila.
Yung tinakausap niyo.
Apo, wala po si kapitan nung time.
Kasi bakit tinatanong ko yun? Dahil part to parcel sa loob at tinatanong mo para at least malaman natin.
Sige, opo. Ito po yung barangay resolution ng Loakan-Apugan and yung barangay Loakan-Liwanag. That's all po. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, any comments on our YouTube viewers? There is none? So, no more questions? Think, kasi wala rin mga witnesses dito. So, if no more questions, that concludes our pre-bid conference for today. And pre-bid conference exactly adjourned at 2:57 p.m. So, good afternoon to all and our all viewers. So, thank you po. See you on the dropping day.